what's up guys? Hope you guys are doing well. Today I'm going to be trying something a little different. Going to be talking in my videos. Usually, um, I don't really talk in my videos because it just, I'm not a good multitasker. Let's just put it that way. I try to talk in my videos, but it's difficult. So maybe I'll try to talk after my video has been recorded. Um, because I'm always breathing heavy and I'm just out of breath. So now I could just focus and I could talk to you guys. So yeah, here I'm just, biking down. Um, I uh I make sure I'm in the front. I like to get a little head start. I don't I don't know if drivers really like that, but honestly, it's for my safety. Hopefully they understand that. I'm not trying to just wait until the light turns green. I wait until the light turns green, but sometimes I get a little bit of a head start. Like I look both ways, just like 1 second head start. So I'm not just waiting at the light until it turns green. So yeah, that's what I do. Um, that's what works best for me. Here, there was a car on my left, and I was just really pushing it. I should have stayed more to the center of the lane because this car on the right was moving a little bit to the left. Whatever, everything worked out. Um, believe this street here is Sunset Boulevard. So it could be a pretty crazy street. Um, over here also the highway there's an on and off ramp. So always with on and off ramps, I always get worried because there's so many cars going on and off. But here, it was fine. Pretty relaxed and chill. And yeah, it was okay. But you have to be really careful for these on and off ramps. They're just a lot of cars, coming on and off the freeway. And yeah, you just have to be really careful. Obviously, here I am checking always what's behind me. Obviously, what's in front of me. I probably would not be in the center of the lane if there was a car behind me. Oh, and then here I made that red light because I was not gonna sit around. Um, yeah. Also over here, I got a little bit too close to the doors, so that's one thing I have to be more careful about. It's a real issue, you know, for me getting doored. There's definitely times I almost got endured. Um, just car drivers just open up their door and they don't look. And I'm coming pretty fast, but they just don't look. So I just have to be much more careful about that. And also you know what I hate? I hate when they put bike lanes. Like they usually put bike lanes like right here, right where I am right now. That's where they put bike lanes. How pathetic is that, you know? But over there, I made sure to make, you know, to be slow, not too fast because I'm in the door zone. But I always like to be a little bit to the left. So I do that because I don't want to get doored. And also the reason I'm like on the lane is because I want to be considerate to drivers. So I'm always thinking about that. I'm always thinking about, you know, how is the driver reacting to me? Um, are they upset? Are they honking at me? I'm looking at their facial expression. Is it okay if I come into their lane? I'm always looking at that. It just one of the things I just grew accustomed to. Because for me, I don't like it when upset drivers. It's just not it's not for me. And I especially hate when they honk at me. That's like one of my pet peeves, right? When they honk at me, I'm like, did I do something wrong? Right? I have to stop for a second because I usually don't get honked. Over here, you saw I jumped the red, and that's because there's a lot of cars waiting, and I need to just go already. I can't just wait. If I waited, then um, it just takes me like a couple of seconds to start up. So I need that head start. I just need it. Um, Obviously I'm not gonna just run the red. That's not what I'm gonna do, but I will get a little bit of a head start sometimes. Especially now when traffic's picking up. I need to just start racing. That's just how it is. How it is in LA. Um, so yeah, here I'm really pushing it here. I'm like, ooh, I'm pushing it. I like when I push it. It's fun. When you really push yourself and, show that you can go fast. Yeah, I love that. I love that about cycling. You really, really push yourself. Um, yeah, so here I'm just also I always like to stick to the right of the lane, as you can see. I do that because for one, it's I guess safer for me because I'm slower. So it also takes me a minute to just start up again and just, as you can see, like I'm not a car which can go, 0 to 60 in, 2 seconds. So that's why I keep to the right. And also I'm slower traffic usually. Here, here I'm pretty fast. I guess because it was the start of rush hour, so I get a little bit more action when there's rush hour. Rush hour ranges between 3:30 to 7. So now it's like 2:30, almost 3. So getting a little bit, the roads are a little bit getting busier, slowly but surely. Here, the benefits of being a bicyclist is you can really um like sneak through. You really can. Here, yeah, here we got a little bit risky because another door. Yeah, it just, yeah, it's nerve-wracking when there's a possibility of someone opening up their door. So you just have to really be careful. And also, if a car to the left, right, they're going faster and you're in that door zone and they open up the door and they push you, you can only imagine what can happen. Um, so I'm always a little scared for the door zone. Um, yeah, so here I also got another head start. So, when you get those head starts, you just have to look both ways and be very aware and do your best. That's it. Um, Also over here, I'm very considerate. I always keep to the right of the road. That's just best practice. That's Here I pushed it because I didn't want to wait with a whole bunch of cars. And then here I looked both ways, and then I know it's red. But I mean, when there's 30 plus cars behind me, you have to do what you have to do. I don't want to like upset anybody, right? Also, another things that cars like to do, which is important. You have to predict what the cars are going to do, right? Like if someone's going to go to the right, if someone's going to the left. You see different things when you're on a bicycle. But what cars like to do, They like to ride in the right of the lane. They like to ride where I'm riding because usually it's faster. So up ahead there was a car that came to the right of the lane, and I mean I saw him, but people in the right lane, they go really, really fast. Like I would say maybe like 50, I don't know, 40, 50 miles an hour, something like that, because they want to pass, right? Like that's just what they want to do. So over here, I'm still on the right of the lane, and I'm going actually pretty slow here. Not a lot of action. Coming up ahead, there will be a little action, but right now it's slow. I'm just pedaling, pedaling slowly, and trying to just make it to the next light. And I also wanted to mention something. Another thing that I really don't like is when cars pass me too fast. That's another thing I really do not like when they do that. It's kind of scary. Can piss me off sometimes. But I've gotten really used to it. And I think my bar is a little bit uh lower, right? Like when a car passes me, I'm expecting it, right? I'm expecting that they're gonna pass me quickly. So I don't really have like I already know what's gonna happen, right? Here, as you can see, the bike lane is where people can open up their doors, and I'm going really fast. Like I'm going as fast as a car right now. And I make it right here. This place is actually kind of interesting. They have these sharrows, they call it. And that's when basically cars share the lane with a bicyclist, which I think is a little stupid because I mean, why would you have a little painted emblem on the road saying, "Oh yeah, bicyclists can use this"? I mean, in reality, bicyclists can use any road, but I guess with these sharrows, it uh it shows the drivers that maybe just proves more of a point that says may use full lane. So I don't know. I think it's just kind of funny these sharrows. Uh yeah, just a funny thing the city of LA does. Here I'm going really fast. The reason I'm going fast is not because I have strong legs. I mean, pretty strong, but I like to use gravity to my advantage, right? When it's a little bit more downhill, I like to really like lock in and just start sprinting downhill. So I like to use whenever it's flat or whenever it's downhill, I like to go fast. That's just me. Some bicyclists do not like to go fast, but I like to go fast. When it's downhill, I'm trying to get max power, right? Um, yeah, so here, just cutting through, I look both ways and then I go. And then over here, I really push it because I realize the car drivers behind me, they're also going to try to make the light. So I don't want to slow them down. Some drivers get upset because like they see, "Oh yeah, you're slowing me down." Right? But in reality, I'm not. Or I try to be as considerate as possible all the time. Yeah, all the time. I recently actually watched a video of this YouTuber that makes, well, he was saying how he hates bicyclists. Just like, yeah, just saying how he hates bicyclists. And I don't say anything to that, but there are people out there that really do not like bicyclists. And I say to them, like, I don't really care. I mean, I'm gonna keep riding my bicycle and I enjoy it. And I'm gonna do something that I enjoy. And that's it, right? I know I'm kind of ending it uh, very soon, but also I want to mention something here. How a driver saw on the left, he saw that there was a truck here. So I moved over to the left. And then, yeah, he let me in, which was very nice of him. So I really respect drivers when they do that. I know I'm jumping different points here, but I want to sort of cover everything. And yeah, I really appreciate when drivers do that. And let me know what do you think of this video? Do you like when I talk in my videos? Where do you want me to go in my videos? And what are some fears that you have when you're biking? And yeah, let me know. Thank you so much for watching.